Welcome back. Gary Furlong here, and with me is Josh Gordon. Today's webinar is on the true value of negotiation training and why it often fails unless it's integrated into a broader process.
Yeah, Gary and I often get the same phone call. Someone calls up and says, "Hey, we'd love you to do a negotiation training with our organization." And they want you to come right in and they figure you have something just sitting there on the shelf that's going to work. And we've seen organizations pour resources into training with little to no impact. And so our answer a lot of times is to tell them to hit the pause button. And in this webinar, we're trying to explore why that happens and how to fix it.
Yeah. The bad news is this: training alone does not guarantee success. Even when negotiators go to training and learn new skills, if they just end up going back into the organization that lacks a supportive framework, they just fall back on old habits.
Exactly. A logistics company we worked with had invested in top tier negotiation training, yet saw largely no improvement in outcomes. You could say why, maybe they just had a bad trainer, but in reality, it's because the training wasn't supported by any change in organizational process or structure. So once they returned to the office, negotiators had no tools to apply what they learned. They say, well, essentially, this sounded good in theory, but doesn't work in practice.
Yeah, that training needs to be integrated, supported by the organization's negotiation framework to have anything resembling a lasting impact.
And so let's think about another real life success. Think about a healthcare provider who implemented negotiation training alongside a new process that included preparation checklists, clear reporting lines, post-negotiation reviews, meaningful data that supported them being prepared. And not only did their negotiation outcomes improve, but their team was also more engaged and better prepared.
Yeah, when training is tied to good process, it sticks. Kind of boils down to that. The healthcare provider's example and their success is just a clear example how training works when it's integrated into a broader system. So in conclusion, training only works if it's part of a larger framework that supports and reinforces new skills.
And we encourage you to evaluate how your organization integrates training into its negotiation processes. We're not saying training's bad. We're just saying it's not a one-size-fits-all solution. And if it's a standalone event, you're probably better off holding off until you're ready to integrate it.
Yeah. So for more on the value of training, negotiation training, and how to integrate it, explore our book, Strategic Negotiation, Building Organizational Success. Thanks for joining us.